Hey everyone, and welcome to Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. Join me tonight as we dive into an epic journey into the world of Christian metal and count down my top 10 Christian metal bands of all time, according to me, the Metal Coach. Join me for thunderous riffs, heavenly melodies, and the ultimate lifts of salvation and shredding. Get ready to headbang, worship, and experience a fusion of faith and metal like never before. But before we dive into the top 10 list, hit that like and subscribe button to receive future content, to support the channel, and place some comments in the comment section so the algorithm loves the channel. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns. Coming up next. Welcome back to the show. Let's dive right into my top 10 Christian metal bands of all time, according to me, the Metal Coach. Christian metal has been a very important part of my entire life. I found Christianity at the age of 13, became a born-again Christian. I am a Christian metalhead to the core. I love all kinds of music, but Christian metal has a special place in my heart. Over the last 30 plus years, I've seen it all in the Christian metal music industry. I have come to the conclusion there are some bands that can hold their own against any secular metal band on the planet. And in my opinion, they rock just as hard or harder than any of those guys. So here is my top 10 Christian metal bands of all times, according to me, the Metal Coach. Get ready, let's go right now. At number 10, we have the band Bride. Bride is an influential Christian metal band with a career spanning several decades, still putting out great music today. Known for their diverse sound, they seamlessly blend elements of metal, hard rock, and blues, maybe a little bit of rap metal pushed in there too, maybe in the mid-90 albums, led by their charismatic and powerful vocals of Dale Thompson and the amazing guitar work of his brother Troy Thompson. Their music showcases a raw and emotional energy. From their early albums like Show No Mercy to later releases like Snakes in the Playground, Bride's musical evolution and spiritual depth shines through. Their thought-provoking lyrics delve into faith, personal struggles, and social issues. While they may not have achieved mainstream success, Bride's impact on the Christian metal scene is profound, earning them a dedicated fan base. For metal enthusiasts seeking musical versatility and spiritual resonance, Bride's discography is a compelling journey worth exploring. I was blown away by these guys when I first heard them from the beginning. I love Show No Mercy. That was a great album. Blown away because they were so different. And then, of course, Dale, his vocals are amazing then, and they are amazing now. He can hit so many different octaves. He's great. So you haven't checked this band out, you need to go do so. They are just such power. They just have such powerful music, and they're just in-your-face metal. Great band, so go take a listen to them. So let's take a listen to the song Hot Down South Tonight from their amazing album Silence is Madness. Let's go right now.
The break up in the back of his Cadillac.
I have the amazing band Deliverance. This trailblazing Christian metal band that has been pushing boundaries since the late 1980s. Known for their aggressive thrash and speed metal sound, they deliver a relentless and intense musical experience with thought-provoking lyrics exploring faith and social issues and personal struggles. Their music carries depth and meaning. The debut self-titled album, along with the incredible Weapons of Our Warfare, showcase their musical prowess and innovation within the genre. With the powerful vocals from Jimmy P. Brown II and blistering guitar work from George Okoa and driving rhythm sections have earned them a dedicated following over the years. Their first two albums were game changers in my mind, and they had just really cool mixture of a little bit of Metallica, a little bit of Anthrax, a little bit of Megadeth thrown in. Just killer albums, killer musicians, just great stuff. They were hard, they were fast, and moshy and in your face. Just great metal with a message. Their impact on Christian metal scene remains influential. making them a vital addition to any metal enthusiast playlist, seeking both sonic excellence and meaningful messages. Let's take a listen to the track Slay the Wicked from the brilliant Weapons of Our Warfare album. Let's get ready to mosh, and let's check it out right now.
Swords of hands of some power, the word of truth on their lips, prevailing over the rulers of this age. Release the power! Not us, not angels, but God's above. This is the hour! Demons, your fate is sealed! Slay the wicked! Slay the wicked!
Number 8, we have the band Saint. They are a pioneer in the Christian metal industry with a rich history dating back to the early 1980s. They have a raw energy, powerful vocals. They became a respected force in the genre. Saint's music seamlessly blends traditional heavy metal elements with the thought-provoking lyrics centered around faith, spirituality, hell, evil, and apocalyptic themes such as the end times. Their early albums, Warrior of the Sun, Time's End, and Too Late for Living, are considered classics in Christian metal. I absolutely love the band's heavy and raw Judas Priest-inspired sound. It was just aggressive. It hits you in the mouth. If we wanted something different and something heavier than Stryper, they were one of our go-to bands. The band's unwavering commitment to the message and the evolution of their sound over the years has earned them a dedicated fan base. If you're a metal enthusiast seeking music with a spiritual message, Saint's discography is a must listen, representing the essence of Christian metal's enduring influence. So let's take a listen to the song Star Pilot from the classic album Too Late for Living. Let's do a little headbanging. Let's go right now.
Blasting with proton power, it's simply one, but they're not gone. Why am I fighting a battle that's been won? Don't you stop fighting on a rough star pilot. Don't you turn your back on me. Calling battle stations, waiting for infiltration.
Number 7, guys, is the band Holy Soldier, a great Christian metal band that emerged in the late 1980s. Their music combines aggressive energy of metal with inspirational messages of faith. The soaring vocals of Stephen Patrick, Jamie Kramer's and Michael Cutting's powerful guitar riffs, the rumbling bass playing of Andy Robbins, and the thundering drumming of Terry the Animal Russell, and their thought-provoking lyrics, Holy Soldier delivers compelling listening experiences for all fans. Their debut album, Holy Soldier, gained widespread acclaim, showcasing their talent for crafting melodic anthems and with spiritual depth. While they only released 3 albums, their impact on the Christian metal scene is significant. I was absolutely blown away when I heard their debut album. It just had that attitude, a slick LA metal scene vibe to it. You can feel the Dokken influence when you listen to it. If you appreciate good metal music with a spiritual touch, Holy Soldier's music will undoubtedly resonate with you, standing as a statement to the genre's blending of faith and rock. So let's check out the song When the Rain Comes Down from their debut album, Holy Soldier. Let's go now.
So the mouth of hell spews eternal fire. This time is seen in the mind it brings just giving birth to sin. Sin brings down to the wicked one, best the reality in the end. The rain comes down. The sky is raining fire. The rain comes down. The flames are reaching higher.
Okay, at number 6, we have the band Guardian. This band is incredible. They actually had 2 versions of the band. They had one that was early on that had more of a Van Halen sound to them. Dokken Van Halen, I mean, it was great. It's called First Strike. Great album. Totally different singer, totally different drummer. But then their most wonderful music, in my opinion, is the time when Jamie Rowe took over for the vocals for Guardian. When he joined the band, they just went to another level. They have such great heavy riffs, great melodic hooks, powerful vocals of Jamie Rowe. Guardian's music exudes both passion and conviction. Guardian's faith-based messages are delivered with authenticity, addressing themes of hope, redemption, and spiritual battles. They are just a great band that rocks. I mean, they are just great. I love their first 3 albums, like I've said in the past. I've cranked them up a lot on Fridays and Saturdays, cruising up and down the main drag in Wichita Falls, wearing out several CDs and tapes. They are definitely a pioneer, in my opinion, in the second wave of great Christian metal bands to emerge during the late 80s and early 90s. If you enjoy great metal music with faith-based twist, Guardian is definitely worth adding to your playlist. Let's take a listen to the amazing song called Power of Love off their great album Fire and Love. Let's get the air guitars out and crank up this gem. Let's go right now.
Just a touch of power set me free. I'm free. Tell me, can you feel it? Yes, and I believe it. Talking about the power of love, burning like a fever in the hearts of true believers. Oh, we got the power of love. Yes, we've got the power.
Number 5, you have Bloodgood. They are just an iconic Christian metal band. They were part of the first big 3, in my opinion. Of course, that is Bloodgood, Stryper, and Barren. They were the ones that kind of set the tone for everybody else. They have left a lasting mark on the genre since their formation in the mid-1980s. Known for their intensive live performances with hard-hitting sound, they quickly gained a dedicated following with the powerful vocals of Les Carlson, aggressive guitar work of David Safiro, and then later on Paul Jackson. And then you have the driving bass playing of the late Michael Bloodgood. Their music carries a strong message of hope and faith. Their music showcases their music prowess and thought-provoking lyrics. Bloodgood's influence on the Christian metal scene is undeniable, making them an essential listening for metal enthusiasts seeking meaningful and impactful music. I remember getting their self-titled debut album in 1986. And think this is just so raw. It is so heavy. It is so different than anything else was out there, and I had to have more. Just such a legendary killer band. So let's take a listen to the killer track off the album Detonation called Holy Fire. Let's go right now. Down to the final 4 bands in the top 10 Christian metal bands of all time, according to me, the Metal Coach. And number 4, we have the band Sacred Warrior. They are just a remarkable Christian metal band that emerged in the late 1980s and just left a significant mark on the genre. They were just so different than anybody else. Ray Perez, powerful vocals, just gave it that extra added oomph. Jonathan Johnson had such intricate guitar work and the band's epic compositions. They deliver a captivating sound that seamlessly fuses metal and hard rock. Their debut album, Rebellion, and subsequent releases like Master's Command showcase their musical prowess and spirituality-charged lyrics. The band's ability to take profound themes of faith, spiritual warfare, and redemption set them apart from everybody else. These guys are legends in the Christian metal genre. I became a huge fan when I heard their album Rebellion. I was getting such a big progressive metal stylings of Queensryche, and that's exactly what I was hearing. I was hearing a little bit of Queensryche when they're at their music. Maybe a little Maiden in there too. More Queensryche than anything. I think this band is so freaking killer. I love their music, and I think they could have gone up against any secular metal band and held their own. If you're a fan of metal music with a spiritual depth, their music is sure to resonate deeply with you. So let's check out the song Rebellion on the album Rebellion. Let's go right now. At number 3, guys, we have the band White Cross. They are just a legendary Christian metal band that has been rocking since the 1980s. With their explosive energy and unapologetic faith-based lyrics, they have been a cornerstone of the Christian metal genre, led by the powerful vocals of Scott Wenzel and the exceptional guitar work of the amazing Rex Carroll. White Cross delivers a dynamic blend of melodic metal and hard rock. Their debut self-titled album and subsequent releases like Hammer and Nail and In the Kingdom solidified their reputation as pioneers in the Christian metal scene. Their music exudes passion and conviction, leaving a profound impact on both metal enthusiasts and believers alike. I will tell you what, I was so blown away by the first time I heard this band. I couldn't believe what I was hearing from the Christian industry besides Stryper. Very melodic, Rat and Dawkins influenced glam metal, just fantastic. I still crank these guys up. They are just killer and just good as the first time I heard them. They are legends in the Christian metal world and deserve mega respect. For those seeking heavy metal music with a spiritual edge, White Cross remains an enduring favorite. So let's check out the song Straight Through the Heart from the album Triumphant Return. Let's go right now. Okay, guys, we have made it to the final 2 bands on the Metal Coach's top 10 Christian metal bands of all time. And number 2, we have Barren Cross. They are a standout Christian metal band. They were a pioneer from the mid-1980s. They are part of that big 3 with Stryper and Bloodgood that started it all, in my opinion. They are known for their hard-hitting sound and profound faith-based lyrics, Michael Lee's soaring vocals, heavy bass playing of Jim Laverde, and the rest of the band is just outstanding. Just great musicians all the way across. They deliver a potent mix of heavy metal and hard rock. Their debut album, Rock for the King, and subsequent releases, Atomic Arena, showcase their musical talents and thought-provoking messages centered around faith, social issues, and personal struggles. Barren Cross's passionate performances and relatable themes have earned them a dedicated following in the Christian metal scene. Their influence on the genre remains significant. When I got their first album, Rock for the King, turned that thing up, cranked up Dying Day, I was hooked. I was a fan immediately. Just had that Maiden-esque sound that was just killer and heavy and in your face. Me and my friends are still fans of the bands today. I wish they could have been bigger. I wish they would have put out more albums. Guys, if you're a fan of just really good metal music and you need that spiritual edge attached to it, Barren Cross music is a testament to the genre's ability to inspire and connect with its listeners on a deeper level. So let's take a listen to one of my favorite songs from the album State of Control called 2,000 Years. So let's do a little praising of the Lord. Let's do a little headbanging. Let's go right now.
Why is the world upside down? 'Cause of one man's life. Yeah. For me to live is Christ, to die is gain. There's no other name by which I'm saved. I've got the power, it's in.
We have hit number 1, and you probably have guessed who that number 1 band is. They are my favorite band. It's Stryper. They are just so iconic. They've left an indelible mark on the genre since the early 1980s. With their distinctive yellow and black outfits, they've gained widespread attention and controversy, of course. Some of their titles didn't make people happy in the Christian industry, but that's okay. You got to ruffle a little feathers to get to heaven sometime and get your point across. However, their musicianship and faith-driven lyrics is what truly defines them. Michael Sweet's powerful vocals, Oz and Michael Sweet's blistering guitar solos, they have got such memorable hooks, powerful drumming by the visual timekeeper himself, Robert Sweet, and then the bass playing of Tim Gaines at first, and then now Perry Richardson. Stryper delivers a unique blend of metal and hard rock. Their album To Hell with the Devil catapulted them into stardom, and then subsequent releases like In God We Trust solidified their legacy. I love this band and everybody knows it. Just a great bunch of guys that rock harder than most secular bands, and they're still out there doing it better every day. All live, no backing tracks. They're still great live, great new albums always coming out. They just seem to get better with age. Best part about them, they're just awesome. They're good people, good guys too. And if you're a fan of metal music with uplifting and spiritually profound themes, Stryper's discography is an essential addition to your playlist. So let's take a listen to one of my favorites off the album To Hell with the Devil. It's called The Way. So let's crank this one up loud and rock. Let's go right now.
Change all my ways, give up my life. Oh, what did you say? Oh, Christ is the way. Rocking for the one.
Hey guys, there you go. The Metal Coach's top 10 Christian metal bands of all time. What do you think of my top 10 list? What is your top 10 list? Leave it in the comments section and let's talk about it a little bit. Guys, I really appreciate all your support for the channel. And before you leave, please hit that like and subscribe button for future content. Join me next week as I talk about another one of my favorite bands, Queensryche, with their killer album, Operation Mindcrime. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight, and as always, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud. I'll see you guys really soon. Take it easy, guys.